Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good morning, farmers. I make no noise when I jumped off the balcony today. Interesting. Let's get right to our jobs today. So we got like 3 fix-a-building jobs. One here, one here. I like this one here. That's usually one of the good ones. And a transport job right up here. So first things first, we'll head up to Red Berry, jump into our Jack Bear tractor. Maybe. There we go. We're running into town. And hear about these people complained about how they could have gotten more sleep.
It'll all
and
be different.
yeah, it'll be different. Or everything's bad. Somewhere ahead of us.
Amen
Somewhere.
to that.
Jackson. Looks like he just came out of his house.
Hi.
Someday, after all.
Good morning.
We are looking
I am
for work.
looking for work. Got anything for me?
A building on my farm needs some care. What do you think?
I was ready to say you're gonna pay me the
Sounds
cheapest
good.
price possible, but it all works. I can't get it from this side, can I? No, I have to go to the other side. All the way over to the other side. Stare at the wall. There we go. I mean, every job can't be high paying, but it's just a little discouraging when you get paid the least.
Here's something for you.
Yeah, well, here's something for you. Well, at least I put this to actually under 90,000 social points to go. Now let's, we'll actually run over to the bus stop and go do the other fix-the-building job, which is right down here.
Nothing ever changes.
No, it doesn't, Ava.
Always late, never on time.
I don't know who they always talk about, always late. Wait, the bus stop's gonna be over here. I'm going to the wrong side of the road. So after we do our job for the day, for other people, we're gonna head on down and I'm gonna start plowing that field today. The one that's 1.66 hectares. Alright, Mr. Bus Stop. Take me here. And we wait, and here we go. Where's my marker? Over here. Hopefully this is a $300, 600 social point fix-a-building job. We want to get 2,000 social points per day to really hopefully get there by September. Who's got it? Okay. Evelyn.
Care to talk?
So nice to see you.
Of course it is.
Is there something I can help you with?
A building on my farm needs some care. What do you think?
And 300.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
I think we looked at this building last episode too. I'm not sure. I do seem to come to this building quite often. Can we, yep, looks good. There we go.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
Thank you. Alright, we'll take that star off the map, and now we'll hop into our van and drive up there, I do believe. Oh wait, where am I going? Okay. Make a quick 180. I may actually try to park this, well, they call it a pickup truck. I should park the pickup truck facing this direction, because it always seems like we're going this way. So I may as well park it facing that way. I'm thinking we're going to go down and see Steve to get our package once we get up there. Let's see who we get to talk to. It's O. Henry. Park right in his garden. He doesn't care.
Hi.
Hmm?
I am looking for work. Got anything for me?
There is something I need indeed.
Sounds good.
Not a bad
I'll take
price.
care of this.
We will accept that price. I'm just going to assume it's Steve, which it is. Avery, that's her name, Avery.
I'm here for the package.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Steve. Did the package come in from the harbor overnight again?
Here's the package you requested.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
Nice and fast, wasn't it there, Henry? Boy, this pickup truck turns worse than my truck in ATS. Alright, so this time when I go back, I'm going to park the van facing this way. I might as well cut in front of these cars and in front of that van so we can get going. I'm seriously hungry apparently. I did go down to our pantry and raid the pantry. Luckily I checked because I didn't have no food. So we now have 4 baked fish in our pocket. Sounds yummy, doesn't it? But let's go up here, park the van, and maybe we'll talk to the wife before we head on down and do our jobs. You know, we gotta give her a compliment and see what she thinks about things. Should be able to sneak through here. See if she's home first, because lately that's been a challenge. Yeah, she's here. Working hard, shoveling something.
Hi, babe.
Good morning, darling.
Oh yeah, you look
You
pretty.
look so pretty today.
It is so nice to hear. Thank you.
Well, she doesn't look
Honey?
pregnant, so she shouldn't have to worry
Hello,
about
darling.
it. I would say.
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
I'm perfect, darling. Thank you.
Alright, I'm off to work. Because your tractor is down there, I do believe. So I don't see it here. But first things I need to do is I want to do this other job down here. Hopefully it's the $760 fix a building job, if I can find out who's got it. Looks like Amelia's impressed with our Kipper trailer. Or maybe she's wondering why I parked it there. Who knows? Hello, David.
Hello there.
Good morning.
Yeah, he's one of those people. Good morning.
I am looking for work.
A building on my farm needs some care. What do you think?
There we go.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
It's nice to get 1,500 social points from one job when you're trying to get 2,000 per day. What I would really love is get like 3 field jobs in one day. It'd be a long day of work, but that'd be a lot of social points. But in a way, I'm kind of glad it hasn't rained, because if it rains, it really cuts into your how many social
Thank
points you
you.
could, or how many
Here's
jobs you
something
can
for
get in a
you.
day. Alright, so where is all my stuff is the question. I think the plow should be over here. It is. Didn't I leave my wife's tractor down here somewhere? Or did I bring... Oh, I know where my wife's tractor is. I parked it next to the greenhouse. Let's lower that. How much fuel I got? 65%. Should be fine. If not, the gas station's around here anyway, so... Well, the lupine field's not ready yet. Which I would almost assume that the cornfield, none of the cornfield should be ready until that lupine field's not ready. Is this too bad that when you click over a field, it doesn't say how many more days left you have? I'm just trying to think what cornfield I planted first. Oh well, we're gonna plow today anyways. All right, so I'm gonna try to do some headlands first. That's my plan, anyways. And now we can get to work. Kind of. I mean, we were already at working, but get to work in our own field. Let me turn on the front axle. I think it was 1.66. Yes, it is 1.66. So it's not that big of a field, even though it kind of looks that way. And then once we get this field plowed and cultivated, we'll see what time it is, see if we got time for some seeding today. So we'll have this field and the field we just kind of drove over to seed down here. And then we got some more fertilization to do. And then we're just waiting for some fields to turn. I do have a couple fields still back at up near the farmhouse to cultivate and seed as well, but I was kind of hoping a fix to the cultivator that just came out, but I'm not holding out much hope for that at the moment because I haven't seen anything really posted on that since it came out. The only thing I've seen posted about it are some of the players that usually post on the discussion forum that, yeah, it doesn't appear to be working. And then all of us speculating if it's supposed to hook up in front of the seed drill on the back of the Linder tractor. There, this will be one headland done, but I'm going to do two headlands like I always do. At least now, the way I do it. So, and then we'll start going up and down. And it won't take us too long to get this field done, I don't think. Of course, every time I say that, I check the time afterwards, and it's been like longer than I anticipated. last spot to touch up, and then we'll get to cultivating. Actually, we are at 100% already, but you know, gotta cover this little spot as well. I'm not gonna be too concerned if I don't get it all. And we're actually gonna park our plow down here. I think I'll park it next to this barn right here. Because that lupine field should be the next field that's ready for harvest, I think. I might be wrong when I say that. But let's go grab the cultivator. Now this field I didn't seed yet, right? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, parked over here. It's hiding in the tall grass, is what it's doing. And I'm just curious, what time is it? It is in the afternoon. Not too bad. I was thinking it was going to be somewhere between 11 and 1. But now we pretty much repeat what we just kind of did. But now it's time to cultivate anyways. Yep, so 90,000 social points to go. And if we happen to get lucky of getting, you know, 2,000 social points per day, we're talking 45 days. And what day is it? So that would kind of put us somewhere around the beginning of August, if that were to happen. And then once we hit that 1 million, all heck is going to break loose on this map. So we got the money to buy fields, and most of the fields probably will have crops in them to harvest. So it'll be a matter of seeing who we can hire to help, what fields we can't hire in. Money will be rolling in, but we will have to harvest them before winter. I don't know if they fixed before a lot of these updates. You didn't really have to harvest before winter. The crops would make it through. But I don't know if they have fixed that through all the updates, because we've never let the crops go through the winter to find out if they fixed it or not. We may have to do a test on a field to find out if they have fixed that. But that's down the road here. We're mid-June here, so we got the rest of June, then July, August, and September to go through. But it will be fun to start buying fields everywhere. Buying bigger fields. And once we get there, the sky's the limit on the farm. We could, you know, do what we want, when we want. Well, we can do that now. But I feel kind of like, well, we got these fields needing to be done. Once we get our social point goal, we may have to set a new goal for the farm. Haven't figured out what the goal is going to be yet. But by then, you know, we should have the October update. I'm just curious of when we're going to be able to start fixing more things around here. They do have an achievement on Steam, which is fix 100 buildings. It must be different buildings. So we have fixed 100 buildings, but I'm assuming you can't. Fixing the same building twice does not count as fixing 2 buildings. We have certainly done 100 buildings, so it's got to be separate buildings. There are some buildings that need to be fixed that I have never worked on. So hopefully at some point soon, we'll be able to do that. So it looks like today, after we get done cultivating this field, which probably will take us to about 4 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock, that will probably do it for the day. Because I'm not going to start seeding late in the evening again. I kind of forgot about it in the last episode. So yeah, we'll just start seeding. But then I also thought I was going to get done earlier than what we did. When that sun starts going down and I'm seeding, for me it's hard to see exactly where that line is where I have and haven't seeded. But I am also looking forward to harvesting some corn, because it's been a while since we harvested corn. Or maize. I should be calling it maize because that's what the game calls it. Where I'm from in America, we would just call that corn. I did have a baked fish when I was plowing the field. You probably may have seen that in the time lapse. So we shouldn't get hungry again today. And just as I say that, we're getting a little bit hungry. Actually, I was just thinking, I really don't know how much money we have. It's one of those things, I think it's 2.6 million, something like that. Is it? No, we're at 2.8, okay. So it looks like we'll be able to reach, I think we'll reach 3 million before the season ends. But then once we start buying fields, we probably may not reach 3 million. But then again, we get to harvest the fields. It's one of those tricky things. But I'm not setting a money goal for this year because buying all the fields is going to make it really confusing of roughly where we should be. It is getting to be pretty close to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So by the time we wrap up here and drive back to the farmhouse, it's going to be pretty well into the evening hours. But at least this field is now ready to be seeded tomorrow. So we got a seed. Kind of hard to look at a field as I'm turning here, but we got these 2 fields right here to seed and fertilize. Well, we got actually 4 fields to fertilize, but we got these 2 fields to seed and then 4 fields down here to fertilize. That'll be kind of tomorrow's job. I'm hoping that when I seed, that the seed drill has enough capacity to do both fields. I know it's going to be like 2¼ hectares that we got to seed. So if I be very careful, I might be able to do it. It's kind of tricky, that seed drill, to kind of figure out the coverage area. Like I said many times, I'm not quite sure if these fields are measured exactly the way they are. For instance, like I've said before, I got a field that's 2 hectares I can barely cover with a seed drill. And I got another field that's like 2.3 hectares, and when I get done seeding it, I got like 10% left in the tank. So I'm not sure if these field measurements are accurate. But we get seeded what we get seeded, so we'll find out tomorrow after we do our social jobs. I still don't think the other thing that's not working in this game is the more money and more social points you get, the more people like you. But I got a lot, you know, we're approaching 3 million euros. We're got 900,000 social points, and I got people that are still, how do I say, neutral. Yeah, they're pretty much neutral, as they were when the game started. All the people with happy and smiley faces are people I've done a lot of jobs for. So we're going to park our cultivator right next to the plow as well. Yeah, one of these days I'm hoping we can fix buildings again. Kind of like this one here. No, I don't want my scaffolding. I even forgot what button is what. Button 2? Or is it button 1? There we go. Repair old planks. I'll fix the door for him at least. I have missed doing that. I don't want to fix the building because they're not getting paid to do anything on it, so. There we go. They'll be happy to see when they come in the corner. At least the doors are on. I may keep some of the animals out. Alright, you know what? We need to, Nope, nope. We'll fix all the doors so the animals can't get in. I think that one's fixed. No, I'm not going to do anything more to it. Not anything more. Yeah, I kind of miss fixing buildings. So I'm hoping so many times that in one of these updates we'll get more quests to fix more buildings. And maybe, like I said, they should have quests where we can upgrade buildings for them. So like I put old planks on that door. You know, I can get a quest from whoever owns that barn or whoever saying, hey, can you, you know, put all new material on my building. And then once you get that far, they can say, hey, I got a wooden door. Can you change that to a metal door? Or it's a metal door, can you make it a wood door? All that kind of stuff. But someone did have a good thing in a discussion forum, and I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but with the lawnmower coming out, they should have, like, they can make it a piece of equipment with a trailer. So you can put the lawnmower in a trailer, and they can have quests for you to mow their lawns for them. Which wouldn't be a bad thing either. When they came up with the transport jobs, it wasn't the kind of transport jobs I was thinking of. I thought they were going to say, hey, we got some wheat here in our silo. Can you bring up to the sell point for us? And you have to bring your trailer, you know, grab the wheat and bring it up to the sell point. Hey, these fields are growing. Now I'm bringing the tractor back for the only reason is I want to wash it. The wife's tractor's back here. We'll probably seed with the wife's tractor because the seed drill is on her tractor and her tractor's dirty already. So I do have to wash it for her. So we'll use it tomorrow to seed, bring it back, and we'll wash off the seed drill and her tractor, put those things away. Then we'll grab our tractor with a fertilizer spreader on it and go down and fertilize those 4 fields. I mean, we could also top it off with fuel. We don't really need it, but you know, we're here. I want to check the greenhouse again because it seems like it's dry almost every day, but since I watered it yesterday, it's almost perfect. So yeah, we're getting back here just around 6 o'clock in the evening. Run into the barn doors. We'll refuel it first. That way if we spill any fuel when we wash it, it'll be good. I'm still going to keep it that color. Looks like the wife is cooking. She probably went downstairs and said, where did all my baked fish go? Yeah, I took them. I don't want to ask you for food because you charge me social points for it. Yeah, see, her tractor's a little bit dirty. And I would like to use these sheet metal pieces. I think I could actually pick these up and go back and sell them to the material store, but I've been holding on to them just so when it comes time to fix things. Like, I mean, I could change these to metal doors, but I did not like the looks of the metal doors too much. How we doing on fertilizer here? Starting to build up. Well, I mean, it's been building up, but it's starting to be where we're going to run out of storage. So those cornfields better turn sometime in the next, by the end of the month, I would hope. Always good to get back here and sit by the fire. I do like this location. You know, I got nice fire, nice area to look out in the pond. I mean, it'd probably be a little bit better, the fireplace a little bit closer to the lake, so you can, well, I don't want to call it a lake, it's a pond. If it was closer down there, so you can kind of fish and, you know, sit on the bench by the fire and fish. But, you know, you can't have it all. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll see you next time on the Day on the Farm. But until then, have a good one.